It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. And tonight we've got the Memphis Grizzlies playing against the Phoenix Suns. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. We know Chris Paul is nicknamed the point god. Some say he's the best ever when it comes to running an offense while limiting turnovers. CP3 says, when I step on the court, I don't think that anyone should be able to take the ball from me. I pride myself on making the right decisions, passing and ball handling. Kevin, he remains a wizard.
He's unbelievable. Hall of Famer in every way. Thank you, David. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Grizzlies, Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spot, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 side. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Now here's Brooks. To the paint, lets it fly. No problem on the jumper in close.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Bridges finds Ayton. And here's Booker, guarded by Bane. Now here's Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Brooks against Bridges. A step back shot here. Brooks misses. Paul with the ball. Pass to Bridges. Booker in the corner. Over Bane. Here's Ayton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Ayton. Paul outside. Tries a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Grizzlies have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. Payne's checked in.
Cameron Payne.
Bane kicks to Morant. And the pass to Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that Ja Morant had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps upping his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Payne. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Brooks against Bridges. Ayton, the pass to Booker. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with the win.
It was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off. Had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
Morant outside. Back to Jackson. Passes it to Bane. Shot clock at 6. Connects on the 17-footer. Baines got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside Crowder. Here's Ayton.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
So far for me, they found a lot of good shots in the mid-range. They've been fearless attacking with the jump shot.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Bain, no good. And the Grizzlies, they come in off a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take one step forward, 2 steps back, in exercise and frustration.
Here's Morant after the Suns pick up 2. Jackson kicks to Bain. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 3. Crowder inside. Jackson on him. And that one's good, Ayton.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
So timeout called here. But first for Memphis. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now here's Brooks. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
And Ayton the bucket on the assist from Crowder. 9 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And padding that field goal percentage. Just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Pass to Brooks. 7-foot shot. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Booker outside. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Payne. Here's Ayton. Back to Crowder. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Payne. Makes it off the glass. Payne's got 8 points.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Williams comes in for Brooks. Konchar's checked in for Bane. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant. Now here's Williams, following the missed shot by Dario Saric. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal
At
foul.
this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years. Yet the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Knocked loose. Jones with it. He's picked up by Lee. Pass to Tillman. To the middle. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's 6 points for Jaren Jackson. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And there's the call on Dario Saric. That is his first foul of the game. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here's Jones. Payne covering.
The hustle, the energy. I like when Sarge gets after it and does his best to affect shots.
Here's Ayton. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Back to Jones. The pass to Tillman. Over Ayton. On target from 13 feet. And the Grizzlies lead by 4. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Lee finds Ayton. Tillman grabs the miss. 1:49 left to play in the first. Passes it to Jones. Green shot on the way. And he hits the jump shot.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
1:36 left to play here in the first. Johnson outside. Payne looking around. From the arc. No good. Shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Inside. Here's Tillman. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting it get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Ayton. And the rejection by Jackson. Williams attacking and finished off by Williams.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here's Johnson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver. Here's Conchar. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So, for Phoenix, their last game a loss to Denver.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
And you know, so often, that's what it comes down to. Who can convert when it matters most?
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Suns getting the bucket.
And you can't be careless around Sarge. When he's on you, he is looking to send that one back.
Count it. Good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Right side, Jones. Pass to Jackson over Sharch. And that one goes long. Desmond Bane getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
On your feet, fans, here they come.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Nance in at the 5, roaming the paint. Suns trail by 8. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Here's Booker. The Grizzlies making the shot. Right side, Crowder. Bridges dishes to Crowder. Here's Booker. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Pass to Tillman. 6 to shoot. Here's Bane. And he converts the layup. Bane's got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Crowder. Some solid defense from Clark.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Bane. That shot off. Nance with some nice D. Suns trail by 12. Outside Crowder. And there's the pass to Nance. Here's Booker. Great D that time from Bane. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Nice shot by Brooks.
Getting hit on that shot there, but Dylan's girth allows him to play right through it.
And the Suns call time. And I think, Steve, now we see less real crunch matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Good.
A slick move by CP3. He really keeps the ball so low to the ground when he's dribbling, so the defense has no shot at getting it.
Now here's Brooks. He has 6. Outside, Bane. Lays it up off the glass. Bane's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Booker finds Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Morant against Paul. And that one's good. Morant.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Booker. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Here's Crowder. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Crowder's got his second basket of the night. Outside, Bane. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Adams. Brooks has got 8 points.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Fast break, Memphis. Morant with the ball. Finished off the break. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
A phenomenal defensive talent. Steven Adams knows how to position himself to steal the ball.
Nance, right side, shoots over Adams. Nance, no good. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Smitty, the talented Larry Nance, has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Clark trying to get open. Goes back up. And Morant finishes inside. 6 points for him.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Morant with the steal. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. Williams comes in for Brooks. And Conchar subbed in for Bane. And for the Suns, Sharge checked in for Nance. Johnson comes in for Crowder, and Lee subbed in for Booker. And the Suns call time here. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Jaw's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Paul's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here's Lee after Memphis gets the three. Bridges for three. It's hauled in by Adams. Memphis leading by 22. Williams passes to Morant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. For three, Bridges connects from three-point range.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Outside Williams. Passes it to Jackson. Here's Conchar. That's tipped. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jones is checked in. Andre Ayton's checked in for Phoenix. Payne comes in for Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Payne passes to Saric.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
And so he hits both. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Now here's Ayton. Following the miss by John Morant. Johnson finds Payne. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the
Morant outside. Pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. Pass to Morant. 5 on the clock. Shades over Payne, and that one's good. Morant's got 13.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Payne passes to Ayton. And Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Suns. Here's Conchar. Back to Jones. There's the three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Ayton. It's stolen. Here's Conchar. He's guarded by Johnson. Jackson gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
Right there on that play, Jackson showed the nice touch and his ability to finish around the rim.
Here's Ayton. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Jones. Morant passes to Tillman. Here's Jones. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Ayton, the pass to Saric. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Saric.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
With the assist.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. On the wing, Bridges launches it, and Jones pulls it down. Ahead, Morant with a wide-open look. No good on the fast break pull-up. And so it's Memphis, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kenny, what did you think about the Grizzlies?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
I know teams love to rely on the three these days, but you got to know when to get away from it. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
Drayden has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Bridges against Brooks. The shot will not fall. Now the Suns take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That will be the third of this 6-game road trip. Paul with the bucket.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look. Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Aiden's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now here's Morant. He's got 13. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. And has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on this shooting range to open up the lane a bit more. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Paul outside. On the wing, Bridges. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got 8 points.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Booker outside. The 3. Brooks grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games. Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
The Suns have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Free throw drops for Ayton. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he say, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
And here is Bridges. After Dillon Brooks was able to get the triple.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Paul kicks to Booker. Now the pass to Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now here's Morant. He's got 13, and he gets it to go.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's
Spirited players that he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
Larry Nance is checked in for DeAndre Ayton.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. And stolen by Booker. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And with a good feel for the game, Booker sensed the right time to go for that steal.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 17-point game. And it's Clark slamming it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Bridges finds Crowder. Here's Nance, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Nance has got his first 2 points of the night.
And how about the job Nance has done to try to make himself into a more consistent offensive threat?
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
For Memphis, Tillman comes in for Steven Adams, and Jones subbed in for John Morant. Jones, no one around him. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And here's Booker from the arc. Tips it, and Crowder stays with it. Crowder's got his third basket of the night right there.
Failing to block out Jay Crowder, that's careless. He's active, wanting the ball more than you. Well deserved.
Outside, Bain. Passes to Brooks. Clark outside. Fires from deep. And another miss by Memphis.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Now here's Brooks. Larry Nance unable to get his shot to go. Bain with it, now guarded by Booker. Bain passes to Brooks. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 11. Here's Jones. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his third assist on the night. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taking advantage of what the defense allows.
Back to Jones. Memphis moving that ball around. Tillman passes to Bain. Over Booker. Bain, no good. Suns trail by 12. Pass to Bridges. And here's Booker from the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Well, let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need
Jackson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. And then for Phoenix, Sharch is checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul.
muscling his way around the floor. Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Here's Sharch following the score by Dylan Brooks. And here is Johnson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Payne finds Booker. Jacks up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Brooks outside. Back to Jones. Pass to Tillman. Clock at 6. Payne inside the three-point line. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. 16 points for Desmond Bane. Suns trail by 10. Johnson kicks to Payne. The pass to Booker. A three ball. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bane passes to Brooks. And that one is hammered home.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Sharch attacking. It's rebounded by Memphis. Tillman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Grizzlies making a switch here. Adams checked in. There's 39 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Jones. Drops in the layup for 2. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Jackson. And they pick up 2. Jackson's got 14.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Booker. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. 17 points in the game.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
And so it's Memphis, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And this is what you like about Dylan. He can be a role player for you, and you can also lean on him to carry the load.
And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Booker, no good. Memphis leading by 18. And a wide open look for Payne. Good on the three-point shot. Payne's got 19 points.
Quick decision-making of Desmond Bane, not wasting any time going up with his shot.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And Phoenix making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And that one falls for Brooks. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable? Playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes. And for Jackson, it's about staying after it. This is what allows him to catch fire.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside Crowder. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight. It's Brooks on the wing. 13 feet away. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Booker dishes to Crowder. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 15 points in just the second half.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 4th assist in this one.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Bain finds Morant. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bain. Over Booker. And another basket for Memphis.
That's tough. The defense was right there. But Bain is good at staying locked in.
For 3, Bridges. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And with
yes! As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers, that they're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Williams comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Conchar subbed in for Bain. Here's Conchar, covered by Lee. Conchar, the pass to Brooks. From deep. He can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Brooks up on top. Right at the free throw line. A putback, and Clark is right there.
In all of his athleticism on display there, Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backcourt.
Okogie, the pass to Paul. Here's Landale. He's covered by Clark. Landale misses. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's the break. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. And the three off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bridges dishes to Paul. Bridges passes to Crowder. And here's Booker from the arc. Good on the triple. Booker's got 25 points in the game.
And he's caught fire from long range here in the second half.
Morant kicks to Bane. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And the Suns here with a different look. Larry Nance is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Crowder. Okogie's checked in for Bridges. And it's Damian Lee in for Devin Booker. Here's Conchar. Five to shoot. He's off on that one. Good D by Lee. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Nance, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Defended by Paul. Pass to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Paul against Clark. Booker outside. This one for 3. And the Suns get it back. Ayton. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside, Bane. Pass to Brooks. Now Jones. Outside, Bane. Shot clock at 5. Over Booker. Bane with the bucket. Bane's got 11 points here in just the second half.
It only takes a couple to fall for Desmond Bane to hit his groove. Then after that, he is rolling.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Jones looking for an opening. That's a foul called on Damian Lee. That is his first foul of the game. Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or two. And it works sometimes, but good offenses always find a weak link.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Bane, no good. Well, Phoenix shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Memphis.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaren Jackson.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
Santi Aldama, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Okogie. Kicks it to Payne. Fires the three. Aldama with the rebound. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Jones. There's the pass to Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Jones, no luck. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.